One of the things we all love to do around the holidays is gather with friends and family. The most popular room to do that in? The kitchen. So why not make yours the place to be this year with a visit from Shelfgenie? Franchise owner Michael Saunders is here with more. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. You know what, though? The holidays crept up. Did they not?
They did. I can't believe it's next week.
Next week is Thanksgiving. The holidays, one of those times I feel like people probably call you like in a bit of a panic around the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, when people are calling us around the holidays, they're wanting to get things in really, really quickly. We do our best, but we cannot always accommodate those "can I get it next week" requests.
Okay, and today we're talking specifically about the pantries.
Yeah.
And what are some of the most common concerns with that?
Think about the holidays. So let's backtrack a little bit. Let's think about how we're going into fall. What are you doing in your closet with your clothing?
Rotating, getting the sweaters out, right?
Exactly.
Kind of refreshing the wardrobe.
The same thing's happening in your pantry because you're switching from grilling and all the stuff that you make for summer into the stuff you're putting in crock pots and the stuff you're going to be making for the holidays. And you're rotating all of that in your pantry as well.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. I just want to draw attention to some of these befores, because this is what you typically see when you go into a home, Michael.
Yes.
And it's like an explosion of canned goods coming out of every corner in the cabinet.
Everybody is so embarrassed when I walk into their house and they don't want to show it to me. And I assure them that we've always seen something worse.
Yeah, although somebody's got to be the worst out there, right?
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
That's the one right there.
That's it. But that is the point, is that you come in, you're able to look at whatever the mess may be, whatever the situation at hand may be. You need to see it.
Yeah, I mean, what most people have done is they have no clue what's in there. So they just keep going out and buying more and more and more. And then eventually one day they'll say, enough's enough, and they'll take everything out of their pantry. They end up finding out that half of it's expired or whatever, or they have 10 of something they don't even need one of.
Yeah, sure.
And they purge all of that, and they start over. 3 months, 6 months later, it's right back to the same thing. With our shelving, that doesn't happen, because what happens is everything finds its space. You're going to be able to pull everything all the way out, so you'll see everything on that shelf. It's not all stacked up where you can't see it. What eventually happens is when you go to make your shopping list, you could pull each shelf out and you know exactly what you need to make a shopping list for.
You can kind of take inventory a lot easier when you have the shelf.
10 times easier.
Okay, and we're going to show some of the afters, because that's what people like to see. Those messes turned into an actual place you could store all of your stuff. So you put the glide out shelving in, and you have tons of like configurations, right?
Yeah, I mean, when we're in a pantry, different people eat different food.
Sure.
So depending on whether you're doing cans, some people, like in a bigger family, they're buying the big bulk cans of things. Those are way bigger than a little can of something.
Yeah.
We're looking at all of that stuff, grouping things of like heights, eliminating all the dead space, adding as many shelves in the pantry as we possibly can. It's full accessibility because they pull all the way out. They hold 100 pounds, so if you do fill one up with canned goods or, you know, big bags of flour and sugar and stuff, you don't have to worry about that.
And that's the thing, is these are quality products that are going in. You're not putting in, like, you know, a piece of plywood that's going to bow in 6 months.
No, this is all real solid wood. You know, and we do say that our shelves will hold up to 100 pounds. What I haven't actually said on the show before is we have a 200-pound rail we can put on these boxes. We can make these things hold even up to 200 pounds if we want to.
Okay, so there are options. If somebody for some reason has a bulky piece of equipment or something, there's always a way that you can figure out how to store that.
Yeah, I was in a home a couple weeks ago. She had a lot of cast iron skillets. I felt that let's bump this up to the 200-pound rail just to be safe.
All right, how long does a typical pantry take if somebody's calling you now?
If somebody's calling us now, the appointment's going to be a couple hours for us to come in, look through the pantry with you, do a design. We're actually going to mock it up in a 3D software so you can see exactly what your new pantry is going to look like. From there, an installer is going to come out, take some final measurements to submit to manufacturing. We build everything and then come out to install. The whole process is approximately 6 to 8 weeks from start to finish.
Okay, Michael, your offer today, I want to let people know, first 15 callers get free installation with Shelfgenie. Just call the number on your screen. Michael, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.